Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this moment. Welcome to 351 edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I will tell you that another full trading week for the month of the second trading week of the month of October is starting on a strong volatile mode. I would say that the global stock market has retreated as a result of the increasing geopolitical tension that just broke out in Middle East, and that has halted the previous week positive flows that we saw in the market as the market reacted to positive non-payroll September from U.S. economy. But I will tell you that this morning all the markets across the globe have retreated down as a result of what factoring in this attack from Hamas against Israel. This is what is pushing the volatility in the market we are seeing. And I will tell you, because of this increasing geopolitical tension we are seeing across the world, I'm telling you that the global economy is likely to slow down. And I'm not surprised that we're going to see the World Bank or IMF trying also to release another forecast because of this, because we know the impact of what Russia and Ukraine have done on the economy, the great damage it has done on the economy. And now we're seeing another zone, the Middle East, where we know that is where also we see a lot of oil production, crude oil production from that. That, as a result, is going to affect also the global economy, as I said earlier, even the greens, the commodity market, the everything. But I believe that you as a trader and this is just for you to know how to read your sentiment report, to know how to use your chart, because this sentiment, this volatility is going to reflect on the chart, even as we expect that this is the last quarter of the year and a lot of seasonalities that are associated with this quarter. This new development is coming from the Middle East tension that have also pushed a lot of the market, in the red this morning, pulling back as they react to this incident. But don't forget that this also are the month of earnings season. We have seen that in matured market, most of this market, the big names are already giving notification of releasing the result this week and next week. Both the financial sector and the tech companies. This also, that's why I say you want to see a mixed reaction to all this. If we are seeing those big financial companies like the banks in this matured economy or the Western world releasing results, that tells you that this is going to drive volatility. Yes, if you look at what is happening in Asia, let's start from Asia. Asia market is already in red, I will tell you, across most of the major indices in that market. And this is a result of reaction from what I just happened, as I've said earlier. And also, even as I tried to beat out, seeing the positive number that came from, or the cooling number that came from US, but that also that came from Germany, was seen also a missed data. We saw that the Germany production, Germany industrial production also went down by almost 0.2%. You can see that these are the missed data that's also driving the market in that direction. But I believe there is no cause for alarm. All we need to do as investors that we need to also have our eyes on the market, follow the trend. Once you are seeing this kind of volatility, it tells you when to take profit and also which sector you should also be looking at. Don't forget that I've said in this class before that since Ukraine and Russia and Ukraine war or conflict started, I will tell you that most of the matured economy, the companies that are into war equipment, war gadgets, all those ones, I will tell you they made money. They also reflected on their what on their performance. It tells you the what you can see that this also once we are seeing this kind of issue, you saw what happened at initial stage when this war broke out between Russia and Ukraine. We saw how crude oil price also rallied that also threw the global economy into inflation. And now we're seeing that another wave of inflation is going to drive volatility is another way because we don't know how long this Middle East the attack on Israel from by this Hamas will last. And not only that, I believe that this volatility also is going to create opportunity for those that are in oil sector. You can know energy also is not anything. You saw last week when Russia said they want to kind of cut supply or reduce export of this and other import. They came out again to say they want to expand it again. They're not cutting it again. They're not pulling down. You can see this energy is very clear. This energy is also what affected the kind of the giant economy in Europe, which is Germany. We saw that the cost of energy and others affected their industrial output for that period. For me, these are the things that you should look at as investor because I tell you this macroeconomic data and the earnings we are expecting, and also November and we're going to see another round of policy meeting, which will be the last for the year. All is going to shape the market. But you, as a trader or investor or market player, should have all this in your watch at your memory and also as you are planning, so that when you are buying stock, don't be carried away whether the stock is going up, so that you set your trading plan. I said in one of the class yesterday that you must know what you are doing in the market. Don't just allow the market to toast you up and down. Follow your plan, trade your plan, and also that will help you to manage risk. And if you are trading the market without plan, I think your risk is very high. But if you have a plan, it will minimize your risk in the market. You know whether to take profit, because even when market go against you, because you have also what we call your stop loss, which I tell you that you might not make every decision that is right all time, but anytime the market go against you, cut your loss and move. And also when you have made the right decision and you are smiling in profit, know when to take that profit. Don't allow the market to give you paper profit, and also that paper profit also will be taken by the market. You must balance your trading, and that's why when you have a plan, it acts as a mirror, it acts as what, as a roadmap for you to follow. But when you don't have a trading plan, you don't have goal, you will be in the market up and down, which I want everyone in class to avoid. I will tell you also that in Europe market, which I've mentioned, opening and down. Also, US is not left behind. Even when we are seeing that some moves there, that is positive. We see that that the City Group is also trying to sell their China with management portfolio to HSBS, in China, so that they can handle, so that those also HSBS can also increase their footprint in Asia environment. You can see these are the things, but also, like I told you earlier, many companies have also kind of notified the market, which we are seeing that any season in US, top like JP Morgan and others have notified the market of result this week. You can see these are the things that also going to shape the market in that environment. But with all this, because of the fear of what has happened, in the Middle East, I tell you, even the positive, September, payroll that we saw, can see that the market is not reacting to it again. The market reacted to it on Friday. Market closed green, but this morning all are waiting to see what will be the next action. Is it going to escalate? What is the Israel going to do? And these are the things that are going to shape the market. That means we expect to see increased volatility and also up and down in this last quarter of the year. As I've said earlier, that means you as a trader, you must have what? You must have your plan. Yes, we have seen that these activities of the attack has also supported the oil price to soar by almost 30% in just today alone at the international market. And this, like I said, when you see oil price going back to almost 97 that I touched, back, which was the highest in almost 11 months now, coming back, and I tell you, last week we saw that oil price lost about 11% for just one single week. And this is the first time since March that we're seeing the oil losing about that 11%. But the senior that is passing back as we speak now, oil is almost 3% up. This was also good for a day. For me, you can see that this action board, as I said, this will drive volatility in the market because of what inflation is going to come back. No wonder, like as if US Fed have seen this. I think that they would likely to be higher interest rate longer into 2024. If this is the start, we don't know how, because we don't know how far inflation will go. That will change. But I will tell you, it is time also for many economy to look inward and see that they might not follow the trend of the Fed, because I see that many are pattern their policy, to that of US. When US hike, they hike. When they pause, they pause. No, I think it's time for policy makers or central banks of different economy or different domains should look inward and see, must we accelerate what is happening globally, even the breakout, the attack that we're seeing, that also another political tension. No, is that going to affect us? No, you know how to play around. Because that Japan, I would say they will have stood out in terms of, even we have negative interest rate, that's how the economy, even when inflation is also increasing. Look at what is happening in India. India is also within that region. You can see that India economy, or less this what has happened now will distort in India economy. But let's see, that's why a good or economic managers should sit down and see before they start hiking rates. But I believe that this was another trigger or another force forward for inflation. Because ordinarily, I will tell you, once crude oil price is going up, heat up, everything going to turn around in that direction, even commodity price. And also, because of what happened, we see that currency like dollar has become stronger. And when you see a stronger dollar, I tell you, it also affects the commodity market. These are the things we're also going to look at, and the investors should guide us at any given time. But I believe that what is happening today in the global economy is really a big challenge for everyone. Economic managers, traders, investors, analysts are are too not comfortable. But I tell you, in any uncertainties, there are opportunities to make money, and that's why you must be alert in the market to know where to go and where to. That's why sector rotation will continue. But slowly the shuffling is going to continue. You can't say because we bought the stock. No, this stock, we're buying there, they are not women that will marry. You are there to make money. Once you move out to what? To another one. It's very, very important that we know how this at the back of our mind. Like I just said earlier, that the recent macroeconomic data we have seen has been across the globe has been missed and also remain another major challenges that are going to drive market up and down as all eyes are still on the Q3 earnings that's coming from different economy because of companies that has what December at year end financial there also other quarterly results will be coming while that of Q3 will be for those that has the the calendar year as also at their financial year but other quarters also release their quarter results. This was going to shape the market also and this is going to reflect on the what on the activities in the market and that means you and I will pay more attention on this so that it will guide what our investment decision. It's very very key and very very important that we note it. We will leave Africa market also is missed but the good thing that if you look at NGS at this hour, NGS is in green. For me it's a good one for us in the market. But that last week we saw that the market registered a decline after the market have pulled back for straight for straight 3 weeks down here. But we now saw last week, even though what the missed trend that the market recorded last week or missed the performance, we saw that market resisted the decline, and that trend has been sustained this morning as we are seeing what demand for blue chip company and also highly priced equity has supported the market this month, even when the market is still missed in terms of the whole general activity of the market. But it's a good one. The market is starting on a good note on the first trading day of the week. And don't forget that this is the full trading week we are recording for this week for this month. The full because last week was a short one of 4 trading days because of what Nigeria celebrated their celebrate our 63 63 independent anniversary for our nation, which is good. But now we are back to business. A full week trading week will start from today, and I believe that all eyes will be on what is expected from the monetary policy and the fiscal authority. We have seen that the perception of the investors concerning the statement of the president on the first day of on inauguration day, where the first speech, and that has supported the market for almost 4 months from May. Even the Q3 that we saw that was the missed one market was not marginally a threat of profit taking. But now, all eyes on what is now that the government has their cabinet on board, ministers have been have been appointed, assigned for solo, and now also the new head of CBN, the monetary aspect has been announced. We expect to see the two sector or two authorities to be talking on where they are taking Nigeria economy. I think I've said on different platforms that our economic margin should not pattern Nigerian economy or system for what we are seeing in the Western world. It has failed them in the Western world. That was what is happening in US, what's happening in Europe, and also even in China. But I'm going to look at inward. We saw what is happening in Singapore, what is happening in India, and what is happening in Japan. We can still place that we can look at the policy statement, look at their policy pattern or the strategy or what they are planning, so that we can look inward as a nation. If that is done, I think it will help us. That is why even as all eyes are still on macroeconomic data in this down here in Nigeria in the month of this October, as from next week, where we expected to see the inflation figure, we'll call it consumer price index for the month of September, and also already we have seen the what we call the purchasing managers for the month of September, who we saw a kind of a rebound after we have seen recorded a 5 months low. We see the rebounding from 50.2 basis point toward 51.1. Can see that it was an improvement. That means we remain above despite the expansion was slow. But I'm happy that it's a halt of what a declining trend we are recording, trying to come back. That means we are focused to see where we go back to where we are coming from. But we need more from the physical reality, either in their talking or bringing out a roadmap where we are going. When I say talking, I will tell you the market is about perception. If you look at what is happening in the exchange market, you see that in the black market we see about 1,008, while in investment and export window, you can see that it's relatively stable up and down, up and down. But we need to see where we are going because it's all about perception. If the government can come and say this is over our plan, and because there's no plan, nobody is checking what the government are doing or what the ministers are doing or what is doing. Because it is when you have plan that are you matching action with your plan. It's not really talk. Even when they talk today, there is no plan to match their talk with. That means we need a roadmap from them, and we need to talk how to balance what is happening to the board. The perception Nigerians are having that yes, Naira is weak internationally, but I'll tell you there is value in our naira if our economic managers can reposition this economy and tell us where we are going. Perceptions start changing, even Nigeria, because those that are holding in dollars, they're doing that speculative is because of their losing confidence in the economy. But if they are coming out to see where we are going, that will go a long way to boost. I believe that this is what the Minister of Finance and the coordinator of the economy and also the Minister of Information and also the headship of Central Bank. I've not heard anything from these people about their plans. It is not going to a meeting. You must let Nigeria know, even the world that you're going to go and meet to come and invest in Nigeria. They need to see what is the plan you have, your immediate short, the immediate one, or the short term, your medium and long term. Because I tell you, when I listen to or I watch a program in Arise, I see how another have been there for almost 40 years. There's that doesn't that we don't have economists here, don't have a CPN government that have been in charge, they don't have academicians, but it's like no, the life pattern we have seen what have affected us. We don't have policy that is law policy that we can implement. Anyone that comes to on board, for either government or appointment, you want to change this time. If you have a roadmap for 50 years that we are following since 40 years, we know that we are following that we are taking us to board. If because anyone that comes want to bring his own idea, I think it's time for us to have a focused economic plan that for a long time that whoever that comes in government, whoever that comes as CBN governor, whoever that comes as finance ministers, whoever that will see a plan, and this plan is what we need. Any economy that is wrong without a plan in Nigeria, I know that yes, we are good in formulating policies, but we are not good in implementation. It's because we are not checking them. Because if you start a policy that is good, it's not that you will be planning for yourself. You need to know what can I do to sustain this growth I'm seeing this policy to make it work. Because things will unfold, things will change. We need this area that we expect our government to go, because I believe all eyes are still on the plan that we expect, because that will boost activity in this last quarter and also the coming quarter in the first quarter of 2024. It is the plan that will give everybody attention or direction, and this is what we need to drive. Because if you are running an economy without plan or without direction, we are always all guesswork, and that will not help our economy right away. It is that perception that we have now that we need to change, and it is come from work from the economic managers or our leaders, not just to follow it, because we have seen how now the value for all these years. We need what a turnaround, and we have a focused economy, and where we are going, so that we will not over depend on what the coming from outside. Already we are importing inflation, but if those companies know that yes, government can support them to do backward integration, and these are the things that we want to do. Not everything that we want to import. This will help economy. That's why I said we need a good roadmap that will take us to the next level. That is for the economy. But as we speak now, the market is in green. Like I told you earlier, market is up by market is there, at the level of back to 67,000 again. It tested it on Friday before pulling down because of MTN loss on Friday. Airtel was up, but MTN came down yesterday on Friday. That put the market. But this morning, we see that the market has come back to retest that same level again. Market is also doing 67,000 and 86.75 as we speak now. That means market is up by 632.18 basic point, representing the 0.898, which is almost 1% as we speak right away now. For me, market is in green. But if you look at the market breadth also, which is also good, because the market breadth is negative marginally, because we're having 14 losers against 11 gainers, and this says that market is mixed, because the high cap stock are the one leading. As we come to the market, we see those high cap stocks that are supporting the market right away. But it's a good start for the week for me, and knowing that markets look positive for the week, because the 3 weeks pullback. Now we're seeing a good start. And also want to see those stocks that supported this up market, despite they were seeing a negative market breadth. Yeah, let's start from the top losers for today. We're seeing that Fidelity is leading, followed by Sovereign Trust Insurance. We can see the East Bank there, Homa Tech, and Jacob. These are stocks that are leading the loser chart. And I'll tell you for Fidelity, we are not surprised, because I tell you, as they've announced also their primary market activities, they've paid their 25 Kubo interim dividend, and they bring their result now. Or I see what to be the price for their primary market activities that is coming up, and that's also that's why we are seeing people are moving out there too, because they've taken their dividend already. It's natural for investors. Then also for Sovereign Trust, also is down by almost 5%. For Jais Bank yesterday, on Friday, notified the market of the private market activities of right issue. And you know that about 5.4 billion share will be added toward Jais Bank, and that also naturally kind of dilute the earnings in terms of share in issue, or less able to double their what their performance, which is also good that because they are creating money to expand. But that alone now also so let's see the as far as we are seeing people are already existing in that stock to see what price, but the price already is 1 naira as they showed us or they told us that publication 1 naira for 50 kobo per share, for political per value share. No, it's 1 naira, and that people already existing, bro. Because at the end of the day, fine, it's good that they're earning money. When will this contractor making money with this money? For that, people are also okay. Let's go out and come back. These are the things we are seeing in Jai. Not that nothing's wrong with Jai. This was part of that announcement. Also for Omatech, I'm not surprised profit taking, which is also part of the market. Japan also profit taking because we know there is no information that Japan also planning primary market, the injection of fund into Japan operation. These are the things that you also have at the back of your mind. You know your investment. If you're a long-term investor, you want to take the pullback to buy, it depends on you. That's why you need to know why market is reacting this way. But if you look at the gainer chart, we're seeing that despite they expected that yes, the move by Bob will likely affect their world, their top line or bottom line because of their bottom line or top line will increase because might see increased volume of sales because they try to pull down the price of cement, and we'll see that this kind of a model that's coming up and across the globe. We saw Stepler in US, trying to also cut price to push more electric car to them, which also in August their market share has increased from August, when they did want to almost from 7 to 13% share in US. Also, we are seeing the same thing happening also in China. We saw that Hyundai also is also trying to also cut price of his car so that it also push more to China economy. You can see that it's a strategy. Now we're seeing also back here home, we're seeing that what's meant is costing also price also to push more to the market and also more sales. I think the strategy, but for Boa, let's say I play about this morning, we're seeing that the price has gone up. Yes, giving on that information, or they are the one buying. And don't forget that the shareholding structure of Boa is very, very tight. It's a few hand. That means possible that any small change will also move the price up. But we should understand what is behind it. With the move of Boa, impact their third quarter, their last quarter, which is 2023, or last quarter positive because they are starting it here in this quarter. Let's forget that we're going to see positive or improved number for the board. This they are going to include high cost we are seeing already because of inflation, because of cost of gas. Or they are going to be in profit. These are the things. But as to speak now, is the one leading the gainer chart, with 10%, followed by Nigeria Blue. We see Nigeria Blue bouncing back by 9.1% up, which is good. Also seeing John Holt also about 8.1% up. Also in Wapik, which is Coronation Insurance also up, and also we're seeing that ABC Transport have rebounded again this hour. Yes, initially we are seeing Transcorp Owando also in that category, but can see the market is very, very funny. It has opened positively, gained 10% today. We also when we come to the chart, we see what Transcorp what Owando is doing. But if you look at the chart now, you can see that Owando has gone back to 9 naira after it had touched almost 9 naira 90 kobo this same morning. You can see that it has pulled back at this hour. You can see on the volume activities, ABC Transport is dominating, traded about 29.16 million shares, followed by Owando, rather traded at 21.1 million shares. Also, Transcorp, as to speak, 17.38 million shares, and Fidelity at 7 naira 80 kobo, 14.7 million shares. The last one there is the NACO. NACO has traded about 8.6 million shares this hour at 23 naira 45 kobo at this hour. This is the state of our market today. But we want to quickly look at what is the chart telling us about this market. It's very, very key that we understand. Like I was saying, anytime you enter your market, your chart on a live market, you want to look at where is the direction of the market. Before we say that market is making higher high, we're now seeing higher lows. But right now we're also seeing higher highs coming down now. Even if we're seeing that market is trying to move up, it has broken out. It still remains on the position level, but tested this level on Friday. Now this morning market has come back there. Is it forming a double top here? I want to ask, but because it tested and pulled back, let's see what the market will do tomorrow for us to say it's a breaker. But the good that market remain on what on the consolidation range, which is very, very important. I think we are following this drawing from last week. I've been putting a mark so that we understand what I mean consolidation range. that you will know that the market is still not doing badly, so that you won't panic. You know that your market is on order, but it now depends on what position you are taking and what you are looking at. This shows that the market, I told you about what we call a supply zone and also demand zone. But as we speak now, market is still within what within the consolidation zone. You can see that at this point, it tested here, came back, also tested down here, came up here, down. Once market break out this consolidation, that is where there will be fear. And I already was speak now, 2008 resistance has already turned support from here until market breakdown. But now we're seeing the market is going up on a good one, on the marginal also improvement in the volume so far at this hour. But let's keep our finger crossed. But I see that market is still very, very strong. But let's call up our indicators that will help us for easy explanation so that you know the momentum behind the market timing, and also price action. If you come here, look at our MACD, we call it up now. Look at our money flow, which is also very, very important. Money flow, and the last one here, call our T line. T line, I always say that this, 8 days moving average exponential. So that you understand that is you have for the short term, have 21 moving average for the medium, and also 51, 52 also for the long term. You must have it at the back of your mind. Why we use it here? It helps us to filter noise in the market, and also it acts as what as support and resistance of the of the stock we are looking at, even trade, so that you know exactly what you are watching. It helps you to know when momentum is in the market or in a stock, or when momentum. You must look at all this when you are trading, so that it will help you to understand where the market is going. But if you look at here now, market has just crossed the, let me zoom in so that you understand what I mean here. Market has just crossed slightly above the, yes, actually slightly above the key line. You can see it here now. No, market has crossed it here. Either you can see on Friday, market crossed it also, tested it here, it came down. You can see that here the buyers and sellers were struggling to find direction. It came down, came up here. You can see here. For this one, we're seeing that the market has crossed the T line. For the volume, like I can see that the volume is not much here. For good one that is in green, you can see it here. And also you can see that MACD is also coming up to also tell you that there's positive momentum. Once MACD also cross the red one, the blue one cross the red one, and this line we're seeing here also turn up, we can see that the what called acceleration, you can see that it's reducing. Once able to cross, that also will give us that the market is already in a good direction. But good thing that the market has slightly crossed the T line, but we need more of this to confirm. As we speak now, we can't say we have to wait till tomorrow to give the confirmation. That's why, as a trader, information is very, very important. It has crossed. We want to see the volume going to supply today and tomorrow to tell us, and also the number that come in also be another momentum. Good thing that you can see that, like I told you, that is accelerated up once it crossed, and also money flow that have pulled back practically to below 34. You can see that it's coming up to be around 35, but still below 50 for me. Once it come out, I said yesterday that the low liquidity in the market as well as the the smart money, which is the PFAs, are still sitting at the fence to watch where the market is going from here, and also especially that foreign investors are not playing active in the market until they see the direction of where our government is going in terms of policy. But good thing that our market has been sustained for the 4 years, like already tell you, with the local player. If that is what we achieve, for me, it's a good one. But we need more direction that to encourage the local investors to increase their participation by bringing funds. Yes, why you are seeing that market is above 50 days moving average, says that the smart money are not silent, they are still watching their position, and also the mixed outlook in the physical market. Other investment window has also supported equity right away, because if you look at the inflation that is about 25.8 at August, then all eyes are what on the coming September data on next week, and also we expect these people to see what would the treasury bill option will look like. These are the things that will guide us, but I think that we need more discussion or more direction statement or plans from the monetary authority to give the economic direction. Good thing that we are seeing improvement from our purchasing manager index for my friend sector, which is good. But for me, we are seeing improve in service PIMI. But here in Nigeria, we saw a slowdown and we saw a reversal in what in manufacturing sector. While others in the mature economy are seeing that their service sector are improving strongly, while their manufacturing sector see once there's a change here. But let's see how the government can come up at this point to start giving direction and start supporting things that will support the economy in the right direction. This is what Then on this note now, we want to look at some stocks. Let's look at this market on an hourly basis. We look at the direction is very, very key when we are looking at the market. One thing that after we are seeing the market direction, formation is interest rate and oil inflation. What is the market doing? You must know, is the market trending up or down? As we speak now, market is still what on the consolidation stage, trying to rebound. You can see it here after Friday pullback, try to rebound this morning. Sustaining rebound is what you want to know. But if I want to look what the market direction on different time frame, first of all, I want to look at what the market doing in the 4-hour time frame. Is very, very good. On the 4 hours time frame, what is the market doing? You can see it here. You can see up and down here. It was up, red. Well, you can see that at this point there is no clear direction. Market is going up and down. That's why you must watch. But if you look at your MACD, I see that MACD is becoming bullish already, and I see that money flow has crossed almost 50 points on November. It tells that for me, the internal market, internals are strong right away. That's why we're seeing the up and down. We have seen the last day. You can see, 4 hours. You can see that up and down. I see that it's not up to 4 hours. The market are closed today, open today. That's why I'm saying green to cancel what is still continuation. This is a good sign, but here there is no. You have to put with caution. There's no clear direction where the market is going. So you can see that you can see this is a bullish engulfing, or this is a bearish engulfing, this is a bullish engulfing, this is a bearish engulfing. We need to watch all these charts where all these candlesticks until tomorrow will not direction. But good thing that the momentum indicators are supporting that market is strong at this hour, which is good on 4-hour chart. We look at the 1-hour chart again. That also give us the 1-hour chart. You can see like what I said, 1-hour chart is almost the same thing we're saying what in the 4-hour chart, but 4 hours I make it clearer for you. You can see here the market is still strong here. This is the last 1 hour. This is the last one. I can see trying to cover, but yet to pick out this red bullish candle, bearish candle here. We're seeing a green one. I say it's extending. Let's wait and see. MACD has confirmed bullish on what on 1 hour. One money flow is looking down here. You can see that's why it's good to look at this time frames to help you, multiple time frames to help you understand what is happening in the market. Finally, look at what 15-minute chart. That will help us also. 15-minute chart, you can see that market has maintained that upper the rebound this morning. It has been sustained. You can see it here. The last 15 minutes still in green but side trending. Good thing that is still above the T line. And MACD is what is bullish, and money flow is also bullish but looking up, below 50, around 44 points. For me, this is a good one for the market. But let me look at the individual stock right away before we do anything. First of all, start from the BOA that is looking up. This momentum is going to will be sustained. Let's quickly look at BOA cement, look at it and see what is happening there. Then we have our time is fast spent, but I believe that we have gained something from it. You can see that BOA in the last 15 minutes, you can see that we are seeing a profit taking. Here again, you can see that people are trying to take profit from BOA even when it has rallied up. You can see, and you can see that MACD is already looking down gradually here. And money flow is still strong around 60, but still not that. Let's look at the 4 hours chart for BOA cement. It's very, very good. Like you can see that the 4 hours it tested almost 130 here, pull back and see what is it now, what it's doing now. Last you can see yes, try to resist decline to let's keep our finger crossed. You can see the money flow have dropped. That's why I said this kind of company is that one that buy it and one that push it up on their own. You have to trade with caution even when it's going up, because the stock is not available in the market because of the holding structure. Quickly look at the 1 hour chart for BOA. 1 hour shows that okay, 1 hour shows that it sustained that momentum, but not up to that has slowed down. They now around the marginally above around 100 after touching 103, around 100 or 80, 98. That's where or 99. That's what we're seeing it now. Yeah, it's okay. Because the money flow. Let's look at the cost of our time. For one do last one we look our time is fast spent. We continue from here tomorrow. We'll look at Ovando that has made a move today. These have confused a lot of investors this morning or traders. You can see Ovando on the 1 hour chart. See, it was up before, but now you can see that the sell off as we speak now is slightly below the T line on the 1 hour chart, and the MACD is not here and there, not to confirm whether up. You can see that the money flow in this position is very, very low on 1 hour chart. For quick one, we will look at the 4 hour chart for this. For the 4 hour chart, you can see that there's no clear direction. It went up here, it went up almost as 10, and you can see it here. It went up, it came down. That means yes, the sellers push it down. No, they went up with buyers pushing up, but seller push it down to flat almost at 9 naira right now. Speak, but also you can see that MACD is trying to cross, but not yet dead. See, it's still sliding marginally on top of the signal line. But money flow is still reading as 85, which is not a bad one. We'll quickly look at the 15 minutes chart, and that will be the last for this. And finally, we'll continue from tomorrow because of our time. As we speak now, 15 minutes chart, you can see that it's telling us that the stock is becoming weak. Look at MACD coming down, and once the blue line, once the red one, that's a sign of money flow is looking down and it's trading below the T line. Even when you want to consider it, try to also, but at this 15-minute chart, we finally look at a day chart for the stock. That will give us a tell. You can see that it has gone up here. You can see the chart this morning, but down to around 9, 9, 9, 940 or 920. That is what the price is giving now. So let's continue at that short cross for 1 week. On this note, I'll say thank you. See you tomorrow. We'll continue from here. Enjoy the rest of your trading day.